Hey you guys, I just wanted to share a couple of the snacks that I make sure are on hand for my kids when they get home from school, on the weekends when they cry how hungry they are, blah blah, that may help you and are healthier options than say fruit snacks or chips or things like that. Just, I know that kids say that they're hungry all the time, right? And so sometimes they're actually thirsty. Most times, humans in general are actually thirsty when they say that they're hungry. But I like to make sure that I have certain snacks on hand, a lot of them that they pick themselves, to make sure we have some grab and go stuff if we're out, to take with us, things like that. So one of the first things, I keep lots of fruit, like lots of variety of fruit on hand. Right now I've got strawberries and blueberries. I have these frozen and fresh. My kids really like frozen blueberries. You should give that a shot. If you don't want to buy them in the bag, just freeze the ones that you have. Kids seem to really like them. Just keep a wipe around them and make sure they don't touch anything because blueberry stains. For my strawberries and blueberries, I do make a fruit salad out of them with pineapple and mandarin oranges and a honey lime dressing. But sometimes they just kind of grab and go things. So to keep these fresher longer, I like to put them in these VacuCraft things. They come with the top. So you put the top on, right? And then it comes with this. It just sucks the air out, right? So you do this and there's instructions obviously. And your strawberries will stay fresher a lot longer. I also do it with the blueberries. So that's first. One thing, I also keep grapes. I keep lots of grapes on hand. They are good grab and go. They are good frozen as well, but my kids like them fresh. And a lot of times I'll just sit this in front of them. Like if they're watching TV or if they're doing ABC Mouse, I will sit this container of grapes in front of them and say, have at it. For me, I feel much better knowing that they're eating a ton of grapes than eating a bunch of chips or a bunch of cookies or things like that, which I do still keep in the house. I have chips and I have cookies in the house, but it's really about what's accessible and what options you give them, right? So if they say, I'm hungry, okay, you can have grapes, you can have fruit salad, or you can have a couple of goldfish and your fruit. They have to go in pairs in my house. So that's orange slices. I keep these, and the reason why I have oranges and I have cuties. I have California mandarins because I guess Walmart pickup was out of these cuties when I ordered them, and so they gave me the Cara oranges, which are smaller. I went ahead and just sliced these up so that every time they asked me for oranges, I did not have to get one from the fruit bowl, peel it or cut it and give it to them. So this bowl is actually the second bowl. I think I had like 6 pounds of oranges, and they eat them for breakfast, they'll eat them for snack, they'll eat them with dinner, they'll eat them all day long, which is good. So again, I also buy these in like the 5-pound boxes, or I think I got 2 of these 2-pound bags. That won't last long. I also have bananas. And that's it for fruit, I think, right now. I haven't made my fruit salad yet. So moving on, I know because that's just fruit. Vegetables are also important, and finding out the kind of vegetables that your kids actually like is really important. I let them pick the vegetables. We always have broccoli. We always have green beans. One kid loves celery, the other one not so much. So I like celery too. I like celery with peanut butter. And I think they call it ants on a log, where you put the peanut butter and you put the raisins on top, and kids like that sort of thing. So I make sure I have these. These are easier for me. They're convenient for me because they're pre-cut. So I just pull this out and give give them a stalk or 2 of celery. I also keep carrots, baby carrots, and I buy these by the, 2-pound bag, because for dinner, I'll say, okay, what kind of vegetable do you want? Do you want broccoli, green beans, or carrots? Something like that. And usually they pick carrots because they're sweeter, and that's okay. And so they'll have 5, 6, 7 carrots on their plate. So that's what I've got today for fruit and vegetables. So moving on, They took a liking to peanuts not too long ago. We had some as a gift, and I went to Sprouts today and I grabbed some honey roasted peanuts. So they won't have a bunch of these just because they are kind of sugary, but it's a nice little treat, a nice little dessert or whatever. But we'll keep these on hand. And I happen to have cubes of cheese because from Christmas I made a macaroni and cheese and it was delicious and it had a ton of cheese in it. And so I cut up a bunch of cheese and ended up not using it. And so I've got cheese. So I've used that for their lunch and for snacks. And that's about it today. They also do really like Triscuit. So if they wanted something kind of a cracker or a chip or something like that, I will offer a Triscuit and cheese and some sort of fruit. You know, I'll offer all of these things and let them pick kind of what they want. And by doing that, I feel that you're empowering your children to make good decisions and you're not constantly telling them what to do all the time. And although that is our job as parents, is to raise our children and kind of tell them what to do because they don't know any better, it is important that they feel like they do have a say sometimes in the house. I do tell my kids this is not a democracy, this is a dictatorship, so I will take what you say into account, but there's no guarantee you'll actually get exactly what you want. So anyway, I just wanted to share that with you guys. If you need more tips on how to get your kids to, I think I've done a video on how to get your kids and everyone in your house to eat more vegetables, how to make things easier. I think I've done a couple of videos on crock pot taco chicken or shredded chicken. There's gonna be more coming. So let me know other things that you'd like to see as far as easy meals, quick meals, meals that kids will like and your whole family, because remember, I don't make 2 meals. We make 1 meal and we eat it. So that's what I've got today. If you want more, shoot me a message if you want to see different things or the kind of content that you want to see as far as kids and nutrition and fitness. And I'll talk to you guys soon.